Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Yeah, just fine, just fine. What's yourself?
I'm doing great. Well, I'm very happy that you're able to take the time to talk to me about the brand new album, which is going to be coming out tomorrow through Century Media.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, I gotta say, I absolutely love the new album. I honestly can't stop listening to it ever since I received the promo from Century Media. I love the direction that everything is going in.
Cool. Glad to hear that.
Oh, very much so. So, how does it feel being a part of this brand new album?
I don't know what to say. It feels great. We did it. After hard work, we managed to pull it off.
With being relatively new to the band, what do you feel like you're adding to the band with your style?
I don't know. I have my special style of singing, of course. And my lyrics are, of course, different. And also, I'm a kind of a hard-working man, so I'm trying to step up in every bit of the band, not just being the vocalist, but also some planning, taking care of some business and stuff like that as much as I can.
Oh, very much so. So, when it came to the new album, I mean, was everything that you contributed to the album yours, or did you have any suggestions for what you wanted on the album, or how did that go about?
Well, I've been writing the lyrics, of course, and I've been working tight together with Arman with the lyrics and with the music. We've been sending demos back and forth, actually. I have my home studio, he's got his home studio, so he writes a riff, records it, send it to me, I put it up in my studio, see if I can find some vocal patterns to that, start writing and sending it back, and then we've just been discussing throughout the whole album until we had all the demos done.
Was there any songs that were particularly challenging for you, or did it feel natural to you?
I think everything felt really natural. Haven't had any hard times at all.
I was going to say that about the album because it feels like all of the lyrics and the vocals that go along with it feel so natural with what's going on the new album. It's just that perfect blend of music that I just love hearing, and it just sounds so perfect with the way that you're doing it.
Yeah, well, the sending back and forth with demos was great because we can have, I can get the demos late at night and have a listen, and then I'll do something else the next day, and it's still in my mind. And when I get back to my studio, I have new ideas, and we've been building the album, really building it, removing all the fishy parts and just keeping the best possible result.
And that's a great way to do it too, because it's got that perfect blend of black metal for me, where it's got the right amount of melody and harmony to me, but it's still got that core black metal sound to it that just works so perfectly in 2016.
Yeah, it's been working for more than 20 years, I guess.
Oh, very much so, and it's great to see that it's still happening now, just keeping that spirit alive.
Yeah, of course.
So, did you come up with the title for the album?
Yeah, the title comes from one of the lyrics, of course, from the title track. We're discussing what title to use for the album. We had a couple of ideas, but we all agreed that this was the best one, and to make it the title track.
And I think it's a great title as well, and again, just like keeping that aspect of Dark Funeral going, it just feels like a very natural title to have.
Yeah, it does, and it really resonates with the album cover too, I guess.
Did you? How did that album cover come about? I mean, was the idea made before it was finalized, or was the idea presented to you, or how did that come about?
No, we had a sit down with the full band, and we were discussing where to go with in terms of artwork, of course, and we decided that let's leave the red albums now. Let's do something else. And you have two great colors, I think, when you're making a black metal album. That's red and that's blue. So it wasn't really much of an option there. So yeah, let's do it blue. And who's the best one to make album covers? Well, Necrolord is the best one to make album covers. So we asked him, and he was game with it, and he really wanted to do it. So me and Arman I sent the lyrics, and Arman sent the music to Necrolord, and this is what he came up with. And after we revealed the title of the album, he said, "Yeah, that's the lyric I was focusing most on." So perfect match.
Oh, very cool. I honestly might even say it's my favorite Dark Funeral album to date, with the production and the songwriting, the vocals, everything matched together. It just feels like you guys are just unbelievably tight.
Yeah, we are, and we're rehearsing a lot. We're really smashing it in the rehearsal place. several times a week, even if we don't have gigs and stuff. We really try to stay in shape because it's demanding music, and if you're not on top, then you're not on top, basically.
So what would you say is the hardest part of being able to keep up with Dark Funeral on your end?
I don't know. I don't think any parts are particularly hard. In the beginning, it was there were so many songs to learn. That was kind of difficult to start with, but no, I think everything is running smooth. I don't have any issues or difficulties.
Do you have any favorite songs from the past Dark Funeral catalog?
Yeah, I have a few. My absolute favorite is the last track on the Secrets album, Dark of the Path to Eternity.
Oh yes.
That's my absolute favorite. And then there are good songs throughout the album, but that's the one that sticks out for me.
What about on the new album? Is there any songs that particularly stick out to you?
Everyone. Every time I listen to it, I think when one of the songs are on, yeah, this is the best one, and then the next one comes, and yeah, this is the best one. Wait, okay, yeah, no, it's I can't really pick one because it's such a strong album, and you should see it as an album, I think.
Oh, I definitely do. I mean, I'm very much an album person where I want to be able to listen to the album from start to finish and not just listen to a single. I want to be able to hear what the band is putting out from start to finish. And the great thing about the new album is that I don't feel any weak points on the album. You're just able to listen to it from start to finish, and you want to go back and start over again because it is that strong.
Yeah, it is. And we've been putting a lot of time and thought to the placing of the songs, which, you know, the track list, the numbers, which song should we put where to make the best dynamics, and I think we kind of nailed it in the end.
Yeah, I definitely think so, because it doesn't feel like the songs are in a wrong order. It's got a very nice ebb and flow that's going with it. Have you had the chance to play any of these songs live yet?
Yeah, we played in London and a gig in Sweden last month. So we actually did the title track, and we did As I Send, and also Unchain My Soul.
How has the reception been in the live form of the songs?
I think we'll know better tomorrow, because the album is out tomorrow, and we have a gig here in Sweden at a Swedish festival. So it's gonna be interesting to see if I see any sing-alongs or yeah, you know, the main reaction to it. So I will know better after tomorrow and the gig we have on Sunday.
With the shows that are coming up, are you just playing a couple tracks from the new album, or are you going to be focusing more on the new album?
Well, I was surprised. You know, we released a single last year with Nail Into the Cross and Temple of Ahriman. I didn't think about it much, but on the current playlists, yeah, almost half of the playlist are new songs. So yeah, it's been natural. I think everyone just want to play the new songs because they're so fucking good, and we want it in there as much as possible, of course, to promote the new album too.
Oh, very much so. And again, being relatively new to the band, how do you feel about the new album compared to the past albums of the band?
Well, this time I've had my fingers in it, so of course I like it.
Well, yeah, that's definitely a great way to go about it. Sorry. But, yeah, I mean, being able to have your own part of the album and having that great feel behind it, knowing that your vocals are on the album, of course.
Yeah, I mean, I got in contact with the music of Dark Funeral in '95, I think, and I really loved the Secrets album when it came out. So, and I like the other albums too. It's not that, but Secrets was the first one, and it made the biggest impact on me personally. So, yeah, of course, I like the new one best because it's Dark Funeral and I'm in it. So, just perfect.
Oh, absolutely. Was there anything that was written for the new album that didn't make it onto the album?
No, actually not. We recorded everything. We made, as I said, we made the demos, so pretty much like the album outcome. We put down so much work on it. Of course, there are riffs, but no songs were left out.
Oh, very cool. I'm glad to see that too. That all the material that was that strong to be able to make it onto the album.
Yeah.
So, what are the plans for the rest of the year for Dark Funeral?
Well, tomorrow we release the album, and the rest of the year I think we'll be on stage as much as possible.
Is there any talks of anything of hitting up North America?
As soon as possible.
Oh, very cool. Being from here, I would absolutely love to be able to hear these songs live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we will come as soon as it's possible to make all the ends meet, you know.
Oh, very cool. I'd be very excited about that once anything gets finalized for that.
Yeah, well, I think we will do the festivals in Europe now this summer, and for the autumn we're planning some touring, but you will know more about that when it's official.
Oh, very cool. So, of course, being immersed with Dark Funeral, that's got to be taking up so much of your time. Have you been able to check out any new music while you've been working on the new album?
No, I don't really. I don't have that much time to check out new music, sadly. You still there?
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, I think someone else is trying to call here.
Oh,
Okay, whatever. No, I don't have time to check out that much music, and when I have time to listen to music, I usually pick the safeguards. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and then that's always a great thing too. I mean, you want to still be able to be inspired while still being able to work on your own material as well.
Yeah, pretty much. I have nothing against new music. I don't have the focus to absorb it. So it will just be a wall of sound, and I don't have the patience to absorb it anyway. So I guess I'm missing out on a lot of good music, but that's how it is right now.
Well, that's okay though, because you guys are about to release one of the best albums of 2016 tomorrow through Century Media Records, and it's been a complete honor to be able to talk to you about the new album, and I hope everyone will enjoy it as much as I do.
Yeah, we hope so too.
Well, again, thank you for taking the time to do this interview. Again, it was a tremendous honor. And before we're done, is there anything else that you would like to mention that I haven't brought up yet?
No, I think you got most of it. Not much to say right now. We have a new video out. We have a new album coming out tomorrow. Doing a lot of festivals, and hopefully I'll see you on the road.